activity they've had in the past week. No, don't start. My Audacity. It can't find the blue. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. It's us, the podcasters. We're here to do podcasting things. I have a bottle of wine. It's like a third of a bottle, and it's red wine, which is horrendous. I was trying to do things. I hope not. I sure as hey ho hope not. It says we are live, and we're actually starting on time. Holy balls. What is happening, Mark? Something's happening. Are you going to be watching the Twitch stream so you can interact with people? That'd be pretty cool. All that shiz. No. You're going to have to mark it mature again. You don't have to keep sharing your screen with me. It's doom doom doom. I'm doing my own track. Did you turn off Help Desk Nightmares test because it? Oh, good, it is off. It's showing that there. I was, but it shows on my followed channels that there are 2 people watching it right now. I assume me and you. I'm trying to watch Halfway to Thundertown, but they're never on. There is 1 extra person. This isn't good. Can they hear us? Well, I'm watching, you're watching, and I'm the third person. Oh, and it went down. Sorry. Can they hear us? They can hear us. They can. I'm testing it right now. Yeah, it's definitely playing. I'm listening to the Twitch. It's got the delay, but I. Hey, good. It's working now. Gosh, Mark, how
Hey,
awkward
good.
would that have been for anyone listening to us?
Only hearing you.
Yeah, that's probably why we have 1 person watching right now, and it's me.
I can't tell how many. Mine still says 2 viewers
Yeah, it takes a little bit to catch up.
on the
But
dashboard.
it is me. Okay.
It's me.
I'm going to try this blur in the background.
Fire! There's a fire! I haven't
Blur
started
my
recording
background.
yet. Are you recording on Audacity?
Heck yeah.
Oh.
This is some good stuff. Oh, that blur is too brutal.
I have people skills.
Okay, but you're helping me with this.
This is a nightmare. Help!
Excuse me.
Ooh, 1 viewer, and it's Cody.
Yeah. Oh, now it's 3. It just like hopped right up there.
Oh.
It was just a nightmare.
Hey, who is that?
Me.
This is Help Desk Nightmares. This podcast takes a look at the interactions help desk and support techs have on a regular basis and the nightmares we encounter.
Do we encounter any nightmares? For real?
We do. Hey, Cody, guess what we fucking figured out finally?
We? I did nothing.
Well, I was trying to give you credit for it.
You got a new computer and it made everything work better. Congrats.
I wonder if we're. Let's look at our websites. Halfwaynetwork.com. I don't know if we're on their live feed or not.
Oh, that would be
No,
interesting.
just theirs is right now. Oh, it says now hosting Help Desk Nightmares, but I don't see our video.
Someone's doing it. Look at
let's see.
them being all tech savvy and doing stuff.
Let's look at our website because you can see the Twitch stream on our website too. I did not update the website for the most recent episode.
But it's okay. I'm still blown away. Like, how much do you have to pay Jay to do all this stuff for you?
Jay didn't do shit for me. No, Jay actually helped figure out OBS and us streaming video because we had not done it.
I mean,
Gave
we had
lots of
done it. It
tips
was
on
just
how
awful.
to fix it because it did not work right.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. Grand old time.
Hey
That's what
Cody,
they
so
say.
now that we have the Twitch stream working officially, we got a different computer so that we can run things
Yeah.
appropriately. And I'm going to make hard eye contact with the stream as much as
Ooh.
possible. What episode number is this?
This is episode, let me look through my notes, 58.
You kept notes?
It's called Instagram.com/helpdesknightmares.
You kept notes
Those are
on
my
which
notes.
one?
Yeah, no, fortunately you post up the last episode on Instagram, so I can just take a guess and say it's the next one, so 58. You
Bum, bum, bum.
just over talking me.
Instagram. I was doing the burp.
Okay.
Cool. So episode 58.
Yeah.
Last week
exciting
we did
things.
not very much talk about the topic because we had a rough time getting started with the Twitch stream.
Oh, I was so frustrated.
So we're going to do part 2 of work streams. I'm not going to read another Reddit story, but I do have other stuff to read. Let's see. I don't have to do that right now, but I've got a couple new segments
Yeah.
that we'll try
Ooh,
out that you don't know about yet.
Exciting.
I have to figure out how to get. I wonder if these cords are mono. So one of the things that we figured out, well, I figured out. Cody
Yeah, I
just
just
kept
stood
talking
here.
into the microphone. One of the
Yeah.
things that I figured out is the output is stereo on the new tower that we have running the video stream stuff, and the input is only mono on the preamp that goes into the computer to do all the sound. So I had to halfway to Thundertown unplug
I was
the
gonna
audio
do it there.
cable so that I could get it to make sound that everyone, including me, could hear of Cody, which sucks. I got to figure out how to more permanently fix that. I don't know why it would have worked for the other. It worked on the laptop just fine. The audio worked great.
Yeah, it was
But-
weird. No, there's so many terrible things in your basement. I don't know how any of that works.
Terrible things. I got to do some cable management.
Yes, you do. It is a mess in
Uh-oh, Jay's here, who says nerds.
there. Oh no.
Well, these fucking nerds got things working. So good.
There you go, mature again.
I always upload it mature. That's why you
I
have to
saw
click
that.
the little box on even the Twitch stream for mature audiences.
Oh, so 13-year-olds cannot watch us.
Yeah,
That is
so what
not
did-
our base.
Cody, what did you do this week? Anything exciting?
No, I was supposed to go to Grand Rapids, and we ditched Grand Rapids. Lost out on $150 in tickets, but hey, listen.
Tickets to what? What were you supposed to go do?
I don't want to talk about it, Mark. You're going to
Oh.
make fun of me.
Cirque du Soleil?
No, it was JC's conference.
Oh.
Your favorite. I know we haven't talked
You had to
about
spend
the JC.
$150 on that shiz?
It's a lot of money, okay? You pay your membership fee, and they're like, hey, that's just like the inn, and then you have to pay the actual fee to go to things.
Okay. Oh, look. Did you see this? Oh, can you even see it? I don't know which side it's on.
I am not watching.
There's a, I'm wearing a hoodie that has Help Desk Nightmares on it,
Oh, you've had that forever.
but I've never worn it on the stream. I don't know which way. Okay, I don't know which way to move my hand so that it's on the camera.
Everything's backward and mirrored and
Yeah.
awkward and upside down.
So you didn't do anything fun this week. What did I do?
No.
I don't think I did anything crazy. I am going to see Hamilton in March.
So apparently I didn't really relay to my wife that like I was part of that ticket selection process,
And you didn't
that
buy
I-
tickets?
that I didn't buy tickets until yesterday. And I told her, and she's like, oh, what? You're supposed to get tickets.
Oh, I did
now
do, oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
No. No, you're okay.
You did buy tickets?
No,
Oh.
I didn't. So
pretended
what
you
I was
bought
going to say
tickets?
is, do you have any spare tickets you can give me?
No, you don't get spare tickets in the drawing for Hamilton tickets.
I'm struggling.
People who got into the drawing didn't even get tickets. So that's exciting and helpful.
Oh boy.
They've got to come back to Michigan at some point. Now we can see what you're doing, Cody. So
What do you mean?
I can see that you're looking over for some reason. Probably
There's-
playing video games.
No, it's Discord over there. Hold on.
Well, that's
Podcasting.
funny because
I have
our
to tell people.
podcast isn't in Discord. Interesting.
Hold on. Someone messaged me, and I'm putting podcasting for a bit. Then
BRB.
I'll be ready to play some Apex.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay.
My
Here, I'm gonna
buddy.
send him a link to boost our numbers.
Okay.
Boost.
Yeah, tell him to watch the stream. Now that we got it working right. My buddy Brad turned 30 this weekend. So we went out to dinner. We went to Punch Bowl Social, and then we went to Gigi's, a drag cabaret. That was pretty fun
Ooh.
if you're into that sort of thing. Only
Is 30
his husband and I and him were into that sort of thing. So only the three of us from our group went.
Oof.
Did you say is 30 old?
Yes, I don't remember how old you are.
I'm older than that,
Oh.
but I don't look it. So
Going
that's
on your
good.
40s.
Okay.
Can everyone give him a hallelujah for looking this good at 40?
I don't know why you're saying a hallelujah. Okay, so work dreams, Cody. Now that we can do our actual episode that we didn't do last week, have you? I texted you earlier to think of what
Yeah,
work dreams
this
that
is-
you've had.
This is the first time in the entire series of Help Desk Nightmares that you've given me a heads
Any
up.
heads up so that you can think of it.
Yeah, and I was in the lunchroom when I was reading that text, and I'm like, oh boy, I got some work to do.
Oh,
And then I
brother.
forgot about it until just now.
Oh, you don't have any work dreams? I remember you've told me about work dreams that
I
you've
told
had.
you about several work dreams, but they are way too awkward for this podcast.
They're too awkward.
Yes.
Have
I
you
don't remember
had?
any of them, but yeah, no, typically they're work nightmares. They're not work dreams, and it's more like I'm working,
Well, that's funny
or
because
I'm-
nightmares is in the name of our podcast. So
talking to the owner of the company over something. It's realistic stuff that happens on a regular basis. Not to the extent of like last episode when you explained that guy said he was mouthing a ticket, like audibly in his
he
sleep.
was like saying it out loud.
I see red balloons, and I see
You see red balloons in your sleep.
and I see a lot of things. Like I do sleep talk and sleep walk or sleep move rather, and I do a lot of really
Sleep
awkward things.
move?
And I
What
see
does
a lot
that
of things.
mean?
Like I'll freak out. Like I'm halfway in between a dream and real time life, and I think something's there, so I freak out and I start screaming and yelling, and my wife has to be like, "It's okay,
My
it's
wife?
okay." So
I need to just get
yeah.
that audio on the tablet so I
should
can play
just
it at any
record
given time.
yourself and play it over and over
My
again.
wife.
My wife.
Okay, so have you, Cody? I have an article that will be in the show notes. I'm not going to post it in the Twitch stream,
Okay.
but I have an article where the Independent. I don't know if it's a magazine or if it's a newspaper. Independent in the UK, though, independent.co.uk, consulted Michael Lennox, a psychologist and expert in dream interpretation, to find out what the most common work-related anxiety dreams are and what they're trying to tell you.
This
So,
is terrible.
Cody, you can tell us if you've had this dream. Having
Okay.
sex with a coworker.
0%. Fortunately, I have not had that dream
0%.
or nightmare.
Well,
Wait, no, hold on. You're gonna answer?
no, I haven't had sex with a coworker in a dream. I don't have sex dreams. It's weird. Are you supposed to?
I don't know. I've never had a situation where I've woken up and like the bed's all gross. So
Lennox, this doctor says one of the most common workplace dreams he hears about is sex with a coworker, one you're not even remotely attracted to and would never have sex with in real life. But this dream isn't really about sex. It takes on a completely different perspective when sex is
Power.
introduced as a symbol for integration.
what?
He gives an example of a client who dreamed about sleeping with her coworker before she had to give a stressful presentation in real life. Lennox helped the woman figure out that her coworker was a skilled public speaker and she wished to emulate that quality. So you probably want to incorporate some aspect of your coworker's personality into your own, is what this doctor says. If you dream about sex with a coworker, this is really just about work dreams. It's not, because I know that I can't remember the specific ones that we've had, but you and I have had conversations about work dreams.
Yeah, no, they're awful.
I didn't write
It's
them down
miserable.
though. I think that I dreamed one time that I got fired, either that I got fired or that I quit, but I don't remember what the end result was.
I feel like hold on. While we're talking about this, I'm gonna go through our texts and I'm just gonna search the word dream.
Okay, that sounds fine. Here's a second one. Getting fired. When you dream about being terminated from your job, Lennox says you're unconsciously practicing dealing with the anxiety of actually being fired. So you can go into work feeling confident that if you get fired, you know how to do it. I mean that in a weird, hyper-conscious sort of way.
Yeah, no, I have not had the opportunity to have a dream about being fired. I'm looking forward to it. Prepare me for whatever is inevitably coming.
I definitely have had this dream being at the office. If you
Yes.
constantly dream about simply being present in your work environment, there's a good chance you're experiencing overwhelming stress. There's so much stress that needs to be offloaded. That's just a signal that the work stress is so great that you're processing it in your sleep.
We are not that stressed. Come on.
Sometimes.
I think the worst work dreams that I have are just the plain old let's do with some work in the dream and you wake up exhausted. Like your mind was playing out all these scenarios, these very possible scenarios, and it preps you for the next day, but I'm still so tired.
Very possible scenarios. Being naked. Lennox says dreaming about being naked is a perfect symbolic expression of feeling like a fraud at work, also known as imposter syndrome. Many people privately experience the fear that other people will find out that they don't really know what they're doing. Being naked at work could mean that I will be seen for who I really am, and that will be terrifying. I haven't had the being naked at work dream.
Nope. I
Or
get
like
told a
being in
lot
your
that
underwear.
I'm fake at work, but I've never had
That
a
you're
dream about
fake?
it. Yeah.
I'm going to skip that one. Riding the elevator. In dreams, an elevator ride between different floors of a building often symbolizes the transition between different modes of thinking, so it could potentially indicate you feel unimaginative or uninspired if you've been tasked with generating ideas for a project. It's about that anxiety of not being able to be more creative. I haven't had an elevator dream.
No, and our building
to be
is so
creative.
small that it would like
Yeah,
a 30
4
second
floors.
elevator ride.
Well, it
You're
can
gonna
be
have some
longer because
epiphany.
sometimes the elevator doesn't work.
Yeah, you get stuck in it. That would be terrible, but no, we don't. I don't have an elevator dream.
Some
That's
people
super
dream
weird.
about running late, searching for a new job. If you're currently unemployed, this dream is probably just a reflection of your anxieties about being out of work. But if you have a job, Lennox says the dream could be an expression of a desire to expand, to have more of your capabilities utilized. You might even want to receive more recognition and compensation for your talents and skills in the workplace.
I dream about school, and I'm not even in school.
One of the other articles that I'll post in the show notes had that as one of the things. But it was
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
oh wait,
those-
it's
it's
one of the
much
next
worse.
ones. Being chased. Often people dream about being pursued by a wild animal or an assailant. While on
Nope.
the surface, this dream might seem pretty general, Lennox says it often reflects anxiety about work. At work, generally, people are feeling pressured to perform, and so the pursuer then becomes the relentless, never-ending demands of the job. You're just being constantly chased by the demand to attend to everything that you have to do.
Huh.
You haven't been
Nope.
chased in your dreams?
I have not been chased. I don't really have terrible nightmares. The nightmares I have are probably
Falling?
relating to work. Nope.
You've never
Relating
fallen?
to school or relating to my wife. They're all realistic. It's not like some monster's trying to eat my soul.
Well, if you have a dream about falling, this common anxiety dream isn't obviously related to your professional life, but this Dr. Lennox says it could easily reflect a lack of authority in the workplace. If you're dreaming of falling, look to the places in your work life where you feel like you're trying to exert some control that's unattainable. And then this one, I think you were talking about, Cody. People commonly dream of being unprepared for a test in high school or college, even if they
Yes.
graduated years ago. And Lennox says it's often triggered by performance anxiety at work. High school and college are the first places we learn about responsibility and accountability. This dream will often recur when we're faced with the same sense of pressure in our current waking life.
This episode's getting way too real.
Dreams, dream. I was going to
Dreams.
get the dream, but I didn't get it.
I don't even know what that is. What is the dream?
Dream. It's a song.
Oh, yeah. And you know me. I know all
You know
songs.
all about the songs. So that
All of
article
the
will be in the show notes, and then there's an article on Forbes that will be in the show notes too. Most common workplace anxiety dreams and what they mean. A different doctor got consulted. Essentially, they say the same thing, but there's a couple different ones. There you have it. Work dreams. If you have work dreams, you're probably stressed. Everything is about anxiety at work. You might get fired, and you might want a new job. Stuff, shit like that. Shiz. What other Christian curse words do you have, Cody?
Shoot.
Heck.
Gosh darn it.
Dang. What was that one? Ding dang? Did
Ding,
you
what?
and Bert XD were talking about one time?
I do not recall.
Ding
Ding
ding ding
ding.
dong or something like that. You made up some random nonsense.
Ding dong.
You sure did.
Yeah, I think you're making up some random things right now. It's breaking news.
It is breaking news. Cody, if you could see
Oh, here. I'll play.
the stream, or I could
Give me about 8
share
seconds.
I
Okay.
could share with
This-
you my screen.
This week in tech history. Mark, it says the thing. Oh, okay. No,
It
you
doesn't
go
say
ahead.
the year.
It says what year the building was made.
Oh. That's not going to help you. That's the year of the plaque. Alexander Graham Bell makes the first long-distance telephone call between Boston and Salem, Massachusetts. No witches were hung at this time. February 12th of what year?
Is that supposed to be a clue? The no witches were hung at this time?
I don't know. Do you know when witches were? And
No, not at all. That's why I was concerned that it was.
turns out in the
trying-
U.S., by the way, witches were not burned at the stake. That was a European thing. Witches were hung in the U.S., but they weren't burned at the stake here.
A lot. Yeah, that's not great.
Dun, dun,
Um,
dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
going to say 18. Am I at least right there?
I'm not going to tell you.
Come on.
And nobody can see me because it's on the other screen. Yay. Bum, 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 bum.
18,
I don't know if anyone can hear you.
30.
30. So Cody's trying to guess what year
Four.
Alexander Graham Bell made the first long-distance telephone
1834.
call.
I have no idea when Alexander Graham Bell was even alive.
Technically,
That's right.
because
hold
you're
on.
the closest
Oh.
without going over.
Oh, I don't know. Jay guessed.
Oh, Jay did guess. Let's see.
You're
The correct
ignoring
answer
Jay. Oh,
is... Oh, Jay is actually closer. 1877.
Oh, come on. Are you keeping a little tally for him so we can send him his prize? The satisfaction of.
I
beating me
actually
to
may be
death.
headed out west for vacation in April.
Wh-
So I will
what?
bring you a pop socket, Jay,
Jay,
if I go out
log
toward
off
that
now.
way.
Log off now. It's getting too creepy.
I'm not going out to whatever random city that he's in, but Seattle's on the short list of places we're gonna go.
What is Thundertown?
Halfway
Oh,
to
Would it be?
here's our second This Week in
News.
Tech History. February 12th again. The Near Shoemaker spacecraft touches down in the saddle region of asteroid 433 Eros, becoming the first spacecraft to land on an asteroid. So what year did a spacecraft first land on an asteroid?
On an asteroid. 19.
Jay says dope.
Yeah, he said dope to you visiting.
Yeah.
Mark, you better log off. It's getting too creepy. Jay's stalking you.
Space is fake,
I-
so
Yep. So 1968.
That's right.
technically it's correct. The
Well,
correct
hold
answer
on. Give
is
Jay a chance. You're like totally ignoring him. He's never going to
he
want to
said
hang out.
space
with
is
you.
fake. He didn't say a name. All right,
He
name,
said
a
space is
year.
fake, though I think
No, he
it's
said
going
so.
to be this answer. Shh, 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 shh.
Nope. The correct answer is 2001.
Whoa!
That's pretty recently.
That was pretty awful of me.
yeah. What did you say? 1990?
No, I think I said like 1968.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Or we
I'm
can
pretty
go
sure
back
for
to
me to
us.
win, I have to be within like a 10-year range going forward.
I don't know if that's true. We don't have anybody for you to guess against. Well, you definitely lost the first one. Jay got that one correct.
Well, Jay's rude. He should.
How many viewers do we have, Cody?
We have 85 viewers right now. Holy moly!
Oh.
I was supposed to lie, right?
Yeah. Okay, and when we're all set to do it, this is where we'll take a break, but we're not going to do that today.
Who takes breaks?
Halfway to
Can you just-
Thundertown does. They
Yeah,
well,
I actually
they
did hear
s-
one of those breaks, but I don't think we need breaks.
Well,
We
they
can put
switch
breaks in the podcast.
Well, the break will be when we read an ad about the other 3 podcasts beyond ours and Halfway to Thundertown that are coming to the network. Probably
What?
this month.
What?
There's a Dungeons and Dragons one, Annie's podcast with her friend, and there's another one as well, I'm told.
Oh, I
Have to
really
wait
hope
and
there's going to
see.
be a Divinity Original Sin 2 podcast.
So we're not going to take a break. Here's a new thing that we're going to do.
You are
What's the new thing?
the dumbest, smart person I have ever met in my life.
So now I'm going to read something that a CEO or a smart tech person has said that is stupid. Okay? I
Is it
don't
just
think
gonna
that
be
you're gonna
like
be able to guess
me?
who this is.
It's gonna be something I've said.
No,
as a
in
joke.
1943.
I was not
Did you know
alive.
that IBM was around then? Apparently, in 1943, IBM chairman Thomas Watson said, "I think there is a world market for maybe 5 computers." Maybe at the time, but not as a predictive for the rest of all time.
Yeah, no, that was. What did they do?
What did computers do?
No, what did IBM do then?
Oh, I don't know, but that was like World War II times. So
I mean,
trying to interpret what the Nazis were saying.
yeah, the Nazis. They made movies about
Their
that. That
special
was
code.
with Benedict Cumberpot or something,
Yep.
right?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbuns. He's
So
got the
I have a lot of
Cumberista
those. I'm only gonna read one. Maybe I'll read 2 at a time since I do have a lot.
bun. Okay.
This will be the second one. Just need to copy and paste this here real quick, everyone.
Oh no, Mark's not prepared.
Steve Ballmer, on the introduction of the first iPhone, said, $500 fully subsidized with a plan. I said that is the most expensive phone in the world, and it doesn't appeal to business customers because it doesn't have a keyboard, which makes it not a very good email machine. Very wise, Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh,
That's
sad.
awful. I just saw the new Pixel. Isn't it supposed to be coming out with like an $1,800 model?
I don't know. I'll buy it. They don't release
Ah.
till October, so that's what Android's release schedule is.
Yahoo!
Now, here are our Yahoo Answers questions. Cody,
Hold on.
what were you looking for? You were
What?
looking in our text for dream? The word dream?
Oh yeah, I could
Did you
not
ever
find
find it?
anything.
No.
For some reason, we don't talk that much via text, which is
Why were you
true.
saying hold on?
Can we have a? Can it be?
Hold on.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
see what
my
whatever
day.
people are looking at. This episode's sponsored by.
Winking owl?
You can see it.
Wine? Yeah.
Good. This is from Aldi. $2.50.
You
Oh,
don't
I gotta
even
move it
drink
this way.
$3 Chuck? I think it's $3 now. Thanks, inflation.
Yeah, this split stuff is the bomb. I can't figure out where the heck to put this because the delay is so significant. It's about $2.50 a piece. Red
You
wine's
can't see your
gross.
own video in Skype?
Anyway, no.
pretty sure
Hey, I
that's a
can,
thing.
but I can't tell the way you have it. Don't judge me.
Oh,
The way you have it chopped. You got
I
it like
gotcha.
karate chopped
I could
right in
just
half.
keep sharing my screen with you. This computer can handle it.
No.
I'm doing it. Jay is the moon. Okay, so here's our Yahoo Answers.
Yahoo!
Cody's drinking wine.
It's awful.
It's $2, so
It's
what
red.
do you expect?
Red's
User
gross.
Colin asks, how can I bypass my school's website block? They have blocked all proxies and VPNs, and we can't download anything not approved by the school.
Find a website that does it for you. Typically, there's websites you can go to. Don't download software or
Oh, no.
anything dumb like that. What'd you do?
Hold on.
Oh no.
The light down here is on automatic.
Yeah.
So I had to get up and wave my hand so the motion sensor would turn the light back on.
Are you afraid of the dark? Is this a
No,
new?
but I'm on a Twitch stream.
So what? You don't need all that light.
So what?
No, find a website. Do it on a computer you don't care about because a lot of the websites are going to give you viruses, but find one that's really good and then go that route. Or you can actually build a website to do this for you. If you're in school, you probably don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, but you can look up YouTube videos and it'll show you how to make like a free GoDaddy or HubSpot or whatever.
HubSpot.
Weebly, wasn't that the thing? Weebly?
GeoCities. Angel Fire.
GeoCities, Angel Fire, MySpace.com, whatever. Make some of those. That way it's got a proxy in there, so like it'll work. You'll figure out a way, or just do your flipping schoolwork. Be
Yeah,
a good child.
don't try to do shit at school. Why do you? I
Yeah.
don't understand what you're doing, you idiot. User
Idiot.
Brandon asks, is it worth it to buy a new Apple iPad these days?
It depends on what you need it for. Are there additional details, or they just like tell me whether or not I should buy
That's
this?
all. That's his question.
That's
He's been a
pretty
member
rude of
since
them.
2006.
Well, if you bought an iPad in 2006, was it around in 2006?
That's definitely been This Week in Tech History before.
Sorry.
I don't remember though.
No, it's worth
No,
it.
2010.
If yours is
iPad,
running slow.
2010.
it's the advice I'd give to anyone with their laptops or computers. If you are experiencing any kind of performance issues, then it's time to consider getting an upgrade of some sort. The new iPads
But I
support
can't
Apple
get it
Pencil.
up.
Like that kind of performance issues.
Oh, okay. I was very confused why you played that. But yeah, they support Apple Pencils. We have a bunch of them at work, and the Apple Pencils are really cool, but they're $95 each. And if they break, they break. They're done. You can't do anything with them.
Yeah, the cool thing about nothing is super innovative or brand new on any technology right now. But with the newest iPads and Apple Pencils, they are magnetic to the iPad, which is they should have been all along, because who wants to have a special case that can hold the pencil, which we had to get for the older ones that we had gotten.
Yep.
That's like the only, they're adding tiny little incremental changes, and that's the new thing. The reason you should buy another $1,000, $1,200 tablet. Okay.
The pencils are fun, though. You can play Angry Birds on iPads. We have a few team members that have completely replaced their computers with iPads, which I heavily disagree with, but to each their own.
The other reason that you might want to get a new one is they are not supporting the older iPads with OS updates. So we have an iPad that we're playing we don't have a full TV in our lobby at work. So we've got a little iPad that says this is what the guest Wi-Fi password is, and other like random generic slides. Anyway, we can't install PowerPoint on this iPad because it can't update to iOS 11. It can only go to 10 point whatever that it's on, and you have to have iOS 11 in order to get PowerPoint on the iPad. So depending on the apps that you need, you might have to have a new one and not install anything. If you had it before, though, it might be fine. If you already have the older version of the app, you just can't update. But if you need to download the new app, you can't get it because you don't have the newest operating system. User Don McDonough asks, how do I find a person from the past?
Ooh, it's called Facebook, LinkedIn. You could try Twitter. Just search them on Google. Don't fall for any of those dumb websites. You type in someone's name and it's like been verified or all of these background checks, and then it does a fake loading bar. It's like searching all through address history, searching through blah, blah, blah. All that's doing is installing different kinds of cookies on your computer so they can advertise to other people on there. And then at the very end, because it'll say free background search, you'll get to the very end and it'll say, we found 800 very important life-threatening things about this person. Because it's life-threatening, you owe us $400 to get past there.
Cookies.
I
I went to a private school, Christian school, through middle school and some of high school anyway, and I had to do, I signed up for, I don't remember what it is, it's like, it's some kind of website, I don't even remember what it's called, but some kind of website, like, if you went to the school, these people are signing up and you can find your former classmates, whatever. But I accidentally, when I was typing in what my name is to register, Cody's messing with his microphone for some reason. When I typed in my name, I typed it in as Marm instead of Mark. So now every time I get an email, I still get emails from this nonsense website that didn't help me at all. But I still get emails that say, hey, Marm, your friends are waiting. Okay, well, no one's name is Marm, so.
I love it. That's amazing. I'm going to call you that at work now, Marmy.
User Susie asks, I sent an email to my nephew. I now want to send it to my sister. How do I, quote, resend the original?
Forward. I don't know if that's a serious question. The forward is the right answer, right?
Yeah, Susie's been a member since 2013 and has answered 0 questions.
Pour one out for your homie.
On the ground. There's the infamous Cody, it looks really dark on your screen, the Cody aquarium.
Yeah.
In the background.
It's empty.
It's not running right now, which is
the
good.
Heater. There's a snorkel right here. I got it. There's a couple drones.
You can see the dog cage in the background.
There are two. There's a boop and a boop.
Boop, boop.
Photos. Little thingies from her wedding and engagement photos. How can you see a dog cage?
When you moved your chair.
Why are you raising your hand? There it is.
You weirdo.
There's the pupper's
User
home.
Anonymous, we'll call him Jimothy. I've used that name before.
I know,
asks,
because Jimothy is.
How much data is 1.94 gigabytes?
1.94 gigabytes is approximately. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. It's a stupid question. That's like, how much milk is
Approximately
4 gallons? What are you talking about?
1,986.56 megabytes.
But I don't understand what the
Or-
question is. Are you asking
2,034,237 kilobytes.
people
or,
use data? People use data incorrectly. So they use data to mean like the amount of bandwidth that I can use from my cell phone provider. So how much is that?
Oh.
Could be like how many days can I watch Netflix, whatever. That's a different thing than how much data can you store on your computer in 1.94 gigabytes. Like, I don't know, 2 movies. I don't know what it depends on
It
what
would
you're
be-
measuring.
Yeah, it'd be nothing. I did have a buddy, speaking of data,
How's
his
bragging
family got a
camp
smart
going?
TV. They live in the boonies. So they have to get all their internet service through their like little hotspot through Verizon. And he ended up setting up the TV and set up a Netflix account for him, like shared it. And they're like, whoa, this is the greatest thing ever. This is something people do. And I warned them, like, hey, just a heads up. Unfortunately, they're probably going to rip through that data in a heartbeat because hotspots aren't unlimited. And after about an hour, they used their entire cell phone's plan data because Netflix likes to stream at the highest rate possible.
Now you can download, which is better.
Yeah, but if I'm watching something on Netflix, I want to watch it then. Like
Yeah, so
I don't
down-
want to save something for later.
Download it, save it for later, and then you're not using any bandwidth.
Speaking of Netflix, have you watched anything new on there recently? Or Hulu?
No, I did start watching the Russian doll movie that you had talked about, or not
Yeah.
movie series. I did not finish it.
Okay. Did you do Pen 15 on Hulu yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's a good one. You grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's a story of about it's 2 like adult women who play
Jay
13-year-olds.
grew up in the 90s.
Jay did?
Jay was 25 in the 90s.
Why is this super creepy? Why do you know this stuff?
I know everything about Jay. Jay's number 1. All hail Jay.
Okay, he's possessed you now. I think Cayman and Chad are number 1.
Oh, Cody, we can finish our Yahoo Answers, and then you can
Yeah,
talk about
we'll-
what you learned on Halfway to Thundertown.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
User Anonymous will say, Deborah asks, my computer says activate Windows 10. Oh, I didn't even do that for a coworker. I bought a computer last May from an independent seller. Why is this happening, and how can I fix activate Windows 10?
I blanked. Sorry. So
But
the question
you
is,
bought-
they got
You bought a computer that
Okay.
doesn't have an active license for Windows 10.
Okay.
So how you fix it is buy a license.
bingo.
You bought it
bingo.
from somebody who loaded Windows 10 but did not have a serial number for it. So
Yeah, so there's
There you go.
You can use like varying degrees of how much money you want to spend on it. So go to eBay and buy a 99-cent key, see if that works. If it does, you're good. Go to the next level. Mark, stop. This is why we don't do Twitch.
Cody can see what I'm doing. Yes.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, spend 99 cents on eBay, move up to like the $10 Amazon, and then move up to the $90 or $120 Microsoft thing.
$10 Amazon. What are you talking about?
You can go on to Amazon and buy anything for $10.
Oh, that seems legitimate. User Jacob asks, if I am on my own Wi-Fi but on my school Gmail, can the school see what I do on incogniton mode?
Yes. So you're on your school's Gmail account, is what he's saying.
Yep. They can't
Okay,
see
so
what
no, they
you
can't
do,
see what your activity is. They can see your emails, though.
just like they could at your school.
Yes, but the Wi-Fi thing, definitely be careful when you're connecting to any kind of public Wi-Fi, including your schools, because they can look at the traffic. It gets a little bit more difficult, but we caught a kid downloading torrents, downloading FIFA like 16 at my old job. And we had to pull him in and explain it's a federal crime and this and that. He's going to get expelled from his college. And he's like, no, don't.
No.
So we didn't. You know, it's
So
no
they
big
did
deal.
because he said, no, don't.
I mean, I didn't get expelled when they spoke to me,
That's how
okay?
the
It's
world
okay.
works. It was you. Cody's drinking straight from the bottle. Who needs a glass? User Homer asks, how to get the space bar from making little dots between words?
How to stop it or to get it to? And little
How
dots,
to
do you
get
mean
it-
period?
How to get the space bar from making little dots between words?
Oh, you know
So
what
it
they
depends
have?
on what he's talking about.
I know what they're talking about. They're talking about they have like
Paragraph
paragraph and
mode?
text marks. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Because
just
Mark
got to
uses
turn that
that.
off. I do use that because then I can tell if someone's putting 2 spaces between sentences. I really hate that. That's stupid. Nobody does that. That's 40 years old. Nobody has done that for such a long time. Don't put 2 spaces.
I do that when you need to do you have a page limit or you've got to do 4 pages of essays for school or something like that. Of course you put 2 spaces there. Of course you put an extra space in between each word. Of course you put an extra period at the very end and you make it white. Do it.
No. Don't do that. None of those things are correct.
Cheating is okay.
User Skylar F asks, cheap Wi-Fi? So I need to cancel me cable service because everyone in my house just uses internet. I called cable TV, must mean. I called and
Okay.
asked if I could keep my internet and get rid of cable TV, but they said no because it's a quote package. Is there a service or device anyone knows of where I can just get internet?
Yeah, you can probably get just internet from your service provider, but you're probably in contract right now, which is why they're not willing to break it up. And with Xfinity, or formerly known as Comcast, their packages are cheaper than their single internet devices. So right now we're paying $10 less a month for the same speed, but we get Netflix, or sorry, not Netflix, we get Xfinity streaming. So just stick with it. It's probably going to be cheaper just to stick with your little TV package, unless you have like the HBO and you've got the Show Team A and Skinamax, all
HBO.
that stuff.
Yeah, so you just gotta Google, look on the internet and you'll find the packages that you can get.
Yeah, and see if you're under contract or not. That's probably the reason they told you, no, you're not allowed to get away from us, because
Yeah. Because if you were not under contract with whoever your provider is right now, then they would be like, you sure can, except it's going to cost you even more just for internet. So whatever, that's what they
Right.
do. That's how they roll.
is
User
how they
Dick
roll.
asks, how to scan from printer to computer.
from printer. I mean, it depends on whether or not your printer is like a copier or multifunction device. If it's just strictly a printer, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it will never, ever scan. If you have a cell phone, just download the scanning app on your cell phone and take a picture of the document.
Or you
Go
could
that
just take a
route.
picture because it's the same exact thing.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or
What do you
not.
need to scan for?
I don't know, but taking a picture with the scanning app makes it look like a scanning thing.
Does it though?
Yeah, I took 800 photos of a textbook when I didn't want to have to buy one. And it worked.
800 photos of a textbook?
Yes, it took forever.
What's wrong with you?
I was cheap. The textbook was like $85, so I spent 9 hours doing it. I mean, basically worked out.
User Anonymous, we'll say his name is Barry Allen, asks, did Steve Jobs actually...
Hey!
What?
Yeah, the Flash.
Yep. Did Steve
Got
Jobs
it.
actually invent the iPhone and the iPad off of alien artifacts? This is our halfway to
Yes.
Thundertown question. I was reading stories, it's probably supposed to be, where Steve Jobs and a couple of other people in the 70s went to a government place where they were shown alien artifacts that came from the moon. Some of them looked like iPhones and iPad. Steve Jobs tested them out, and so did a couple of other people he was with. The government wanted Steve Jobs and his men to make things like this one day. That's the story.
Yeah.
Why were you
Definitely
just staring
alien
like that, you
artifacts.
creep?
That's why they're so secretive about all their technology. That's why they used tiny, cheap Asian hands to do it, because they don't want those people spreading rumors about the alien technology. Just, yeah.
They sure did.
It's mhm,
That's how it went.
100%.
And for more stories like this and other conspiracy theories, including a 12-part series on Belle Gunness, listen to
okay.
Halfway to Thundertown on the Halfway Network, halfwaynetwork.com.
HalfwayNetwork.com.
Let's see.
It's actually, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
This is another news segment I'm going to do when I find something in the news about technology that we might have to support it someday at some point. Huawei has created a new
Yes.
watch. It's not a smartwatch.
Oh.
The Huawei Watch GT arrives in the U.S. starting at $200. First, they
Okay.
introduced it October 2018. It's basically only a fitness tracker. So they decided to not go with Wear OS from Android and just develop their own operating system for some reason, which was a really stupid idea. It's just a fitness tracker, not a full-fledged smartwatch. Smartwatch field is still trying to figure out what consumers want, if anything, from smartwatches. The good about it, apparently, from this reviewer, it has a big old beautiful 1.4-inch AMOLED touch display. It's kind of big still. It features 5 ATM water resistance. No idea what that means. GPS, optical heart rate sensor, Bluetooth 4.2. I know that 5 exists. I don't know why only 4.2. And a 14-day battery life. It tracks sleep, workouts, and then some. Typical charge should last through all day wear, sleep tracking, and up to 90 minutes of exercise. If you don't do exercise tracking, it could last for 30 days, Huawei says. The bad parts, for smarts, all this watch really does is try and mirror notifications as they come in from your phone. They pop up on the watch with a basic UI, don't offer any actions. You can't do anything with the notifications that you find on your watch, and they aren't handled very well from phone to watch and back again. Just be aware of that. This watch is for full-on fitness and sleep tracking, not to be a smartwatch companion.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what Huawei's thinking. They're probably really stressed out over all of the drama regarding there.
Oh, yeah, with the government like not wanting... I have a Huawei watch now. I'm showing it on the Twitch stream. But like the one that they released before this that is actually a smartwatch is decent. But I don't know why they would decide to go and try to be Fitbit. Like we already have Fitbit. If I want Fitbit, I'll just go get that. There's not a...
Correct.
I don't need a watch that doesn't do anything smart on it except for fitness tracking.
What I was very confused about is it said it was an hour and a half of fitness tracking. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
That's awful.
Well, that's not the
way
max
more.
that you can do, but if you want it to last for 2 days or 14 days or whatever, that's as much as it can do on a single charge. So it can last all day and through your sleep and 90 minutes of exercise because it has to do more stuff during exercise.
Oh, I thought you meant
Before you
like
have to
once
charge it
you
again.
start it, you have like 90 minutes and you got to recharge. Something wrong with your hair?
Huh?
Something wrong with your hair?
Yep.
Can we bring our dogs onto this?
No. You can if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab
and
my
then another one that we saw today because we just updated a Google Chrome. Cody's drinking from the wine bottle again. Wino. Google releases 12 new colorful themes for Chrome, including just black.
for listening
I'm not
to
trying
Podcast
to do our
Nightmares.
outro right now.
If you like the
Even though that's
podcast and you listen
happening.
to any other
Goodbye,
podcast-
Move
everyone.
that way far away. It's not even far enough, I don't think. I'm going to just put
gonna
it
happen
way
again.
far away. No, I pushed it out to 1 hour and 30 minutes, so we shouldn't go that far. Including just black. So Google releases 12 new colorful themes for Chrome, including just black. That's the one that I put on my computer today. Past couple of years in Google design can be summarized as this evolution: adding colors, then making things whiter, then offering a black option. Chrome on the desktop has always been white, so what it lacked were the colors and black. But thanks to a dozen new themes, you can now paint your browser with many new shades, including a just black option, which I said that I did on mine today. Did you change your theme, Cody?
No, I was confused. So you said, like the first thing you said after it updated, I'm changing it to just black. And I'm like, I don't know what just black is. So I went to my Google settings or my Chrome settings and I typed in just black.
Oh, it's a
Nothing
theme.
popped up.
It's an official, like, from the Google extensions theme
Oh,
that you can change it to. We had, for the longest time, we've had, maybe for about a year or more, we've had a certain system that we had to use with Chrome that we couldn't update because it wasn't supported by any newer versions of Chrome. So we rolled it back to the specific one, like the latest one we could, and then set a group policy so that nobody could update. Like it would just not allow Chrome to update at all. But now that system has finally updated to something more modern, and we just never changed it back so that they could all update, which is probably more secure. So now we're testing it in the group in the group that Cody and I are in the organizational unit, so that we can make sure it all works. And that's one of the things that just got released. 12 new colorful themes.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to go to work tomorrow and download those themes.
Jay says
So
Halfway Network can buy you some wine glasses if you're too poor for some reason. Cody's making a face at the Twitch stream. I got to go through our, because I tell Twitch to post the videos after every time. I just got to go through and delete the ones that are like tests and shouldn't be up there anymore.
There's so many on there.
Now we have a test. I'm never going to tell anybody what it is except for probably Jay. But Cody and I have a test one that we can make sure everything works on that
sure
we didn't
someone
go
could
live on our
crack
actual
it.
channel today. So
Yeah,
it's
someone
not
could
hard to
it.
crack, but crack is whack. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Okay. I did not prepare the statistics. We did not get 1,000 downloads from San Jose like we did the previous week, which is a little disappointing.
Do you want to look at statistics while I look at the Instagram, which has been blowing
Ooh, the dogs
up?
are freaking out.
The dogs. Go get them.
Can you hear them?
No, keep Baxter upstairs.
Baxter's
doesn't
the one who's barking like a madman. He probably sees a squirrel.
He probably smells a squirrel.
I don't know why he would be barking like that at this time.
That's super creepy. Mark,
We did get 110 downloads in San Jose again, but it was a far cry from the 1,000 that we got the previous week. So I'm not sure what happened. We got the lady in the Philippines again. Ooh, where's this? South Korea? Somebody in South Korea downloaded. Nobody in Japan. Nobody in China again. I thought there were people in Australia, but I guess not. Philippines, Japan, and South Korea were this week's wildest, I guess. Switzerland. We got 2 downloads in Switzerland. Denmark is back. 2 downloads, a different city. Ireland, United Kingdom. You guys got to tell more people. I'm not going to say your city names if you don't have enough.
oh, that's inconsiderate.
Get it together. You can download more than one podcast episode in a week. Severn, Maryland, 20 downloads. We did I say how many? 110 in San Jose. Something's going down in San Jose, and I got to figure out what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We can do a live episode from San Jose. Davenport, Florida. Nothing in Central or South America. And then a sprinkling of cities throughout the U.S. And Canada, Vancouver. Boardman,
Thank you.
Oregon. There you go.
Okay. We're going to Instagram.
Sure.
Mark has been on an Instagram posting streak. I don't know what he's doing. He got a total of like 8 combined comments amongst all these posts, which is amazing.
8,000, you mean?
Yeah, 8,000. Yeah. I
8,000
can't read them all.
comments. Too many comments to read.
Mark posted this meme thing that said, on this day 15 years ago, my mom's picked up the phone and interrupted a file at 96% I'd been downloading from Napster for 17 hours.
Yeah, that's
The
how the
feels
internet
on that.
was. If you're too young to remember that, then fuck you.
Miss Tech Support did a bunch of, I don't know what these are. They're like crying dog faces.
I'm not looking at Instagram. I couldn't say.
It's okay. Nabbish Pancake did thumbs up smiley face. I feel like thumbs up smiley face is a sign that someone's a boss. Like, not a boss, a bot.
Oh.
They're not bosses. This was a good one. Another meme. Mark's apparently IT meme queen. What web browser are you using? And then the user does all the calculations in their head, because they have no idea.
It's that meme. It's the common meme. The lady that's like, it shows like calculations of algebra and.
That Jerry Man's in 98 ends up being Microsoft Edge cry face. That's super sad. That no one should ever have that thing. Lax 0248917 said, "What do you mean web browser? I'm on the internet." Jacob Ruffin said, "So true." Skeptech.sh also applies to what version of Windows you're running, which is true. No one knows. I mean, other than us, what version of Windows we're running. Help Desk Miles said answers he's heard to that question: Bing, the E, Yahoo Mail, Facebook, and then I'm not a tech person.
The E.
You don't have to know. You don't have to be a tech person to know what internet browser. Probably
people
best.
don't even know that they're on an internet browser. They just think I'm on the internet. Just whatever thing that they've always gone to for internet. They don't know that it's a browser.
Where are you find? Is this just like you look up IT memes and you post stuff? There's another one.
No,
but,
do you not know how Instagram works?
No. I'm so impressed with her cable management, and it's someone with their monitor and desktop PC with absolutely no cabling on there.
Yeah, nothing's plugged in, but she looks like she's working on a computer.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Isn't there? There's the soldering iron meme. Have you seen that?
No.
That's a good one.
Send it to me and I'll post it on our Instascam. Got him. Let's see. I don't think I've listened to. I keep loving. Obviously, I'm listening to the Halfway Network podcast, but also I keep loving Punch Up the Jam. It makes me laugh out loud. Cody's sending me something.
Yep.
Through Skype. Most of the times I listen to it. Every time that Demi, the guy on there, does an episode, I got to download all these new ones. That's when I laugh out loud. So.
Demi?
Yeah, Demi Adejuibe is his name. He was. I don't think you ever listened to it
Amazing
unless you
name.
liked the Gilmore Girls. There was a podcast with Kevin Porter and Demi Adejuibe called Gilmore Guys for a long time. Anyway, he was on that. It was very popular for some reason. I don't like Gilmore Girls. I don't think I've ever seen more than one full episode.
I've seen all the
that.
Gilmore Girls, old and new.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Punch Up the Jam. If you want, there has nothing to do with me. I don't get anything if you listen to them, but I think it's really funny. I don't think I listened. Oh, I did listen to a new podcast, but the mistake that I made with this podcast is I started because everything else is behind a paywall because it's been on for so long. I started at episode 1000, which was a 2-hour long podcast episode, and it was not their normal format. So I was like, I don't know if I like this. So I gave it one more episode.
1000?
Yeah, I gave it one more episode. The podcast is called Yo, Is This Racist? It's pretty good. It's more obviously racially and politically charged than just like funny, like let's do a funny punch up of a song on Punch Up the Jam. Or like My Brother and Me, all these other ones that are super popular. So if you like talking about race relations and other nonsense things like that, it's not nonsense. Other things like that, then you can listen to
Nonsense.
Is this Is This
Ouch.
Racist? Well, some of the things they say is nonsense, so
I have to cut that
it
out.
is intentionally nonsense.
So one neat thing, a couple things. One, I did try to listen to Halfway to Thundertown, and as I was listening to it at work, my earbud died. And of course, I have not listened to any podcasts since, so I apologize. Two, I was like, oh, I want to see what Halfway to Thundertown does for their Twitch streams. Like, I want to look at all the videos since Mark has about 18. Oh, he does have 18 Help Desk Nightmare videos on Twitch. Unfortunately, Halfway to Thundertown does not have any, but the most
They don't
recent
post theirs up
episode
after.
name got me really excited because I explained to Mark that I've been wasting a lot of my life on this game called Divinity Original Sin 2. Now, I don't know how to explain it other than it's incredibly frustrating and really annoying, but a lot of fun at the same time. But it just so happens that Cayman and Chad, they're playing Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
know.
like, the most recent episode is Ted Bundy Part 2. How does that make you excited?
Oh,
Or
no,
you
no,
didn't
no,
mean
no,
of the
no.
podcast.
Just on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch works, to be honest. I don't watch Twitch, but on Halfway to Thundertown, their Twitch stream, it says Divinity 2, Cayman Chat Adventures, Episode 1, Bamboozling NPCs and Ourselves, which is a perfect
Weird.
representation of what the game is.
I don't know anything about that.
It's a good game. It's like Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Well, cool. They are doing a Dungeons and Dragons podcast soon.
I don't have enough
If you watch
for that.
their stream on halfwaynetwork.com/live-stream, I think, or if you go to twitch.tv, you can find Halfway to Network. Halfway to Thundertown on there. I don't know what the name is.
Halfway to Network
what the
Town
URL
Thunder.
is. But you can find it. Halfwaynetwork.com is an easy way to find it. Anyway, they stream live their D&D. I don't remember which day, but just if you do the subscribe to this channel, you'll get the notification whenever they go live. So, were you on the Thundertown Twitch, Cody? Is what Jay says.
I was on this one. What if I was on the wrong one and this is nothing to do with anything?
Did it say Chad and Cayman?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Not.
you posted a link in there.
Yeah. Oh. They're offline.
Well, it doesn't say. It says 0.
Oh, it's our old one. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Cody says.
that sucks. I'm totally not relevant in the Halfway to Thundertown place anymore.
Were you ever?
Just
Twitch.tv
now for
slash
about
Halfway
5
Network.
minutes.
So that's where you can go to find the stuff.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's myself.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta close out of
They have
that.
6 videos on their Twitch. Oh yeah,
Man.
D&D Chapter 1.
There we go. Now I can look at some cool things.
Some cool things you say.
Yeah.
Recent
Look at that Dungeon
broadcasts.
Master. He's a wizard.
There you go.
Hey.
Bert XD is offline. Bert, you're never going to be on the podcast, I bet.
Never ever.
We pressured you too hard by just saying, do you want to be on the podcast?
Yeah, you scared him away. What about Jacob Ruffin?
I
Yo,
don't
buddy.
know. I never messaged Jacob Ruffin.
He used to be really relevant.
Oh, did you listen to any new podcasts, Cody?
No, I haven't had time. I've been playing
Instagram.
Divinity Original Sin 2, which is apparently a really old game. That doesn't mean anything to Halfway to Thundertown crew.
I don't play any video games.
I gotta play this Apex game. I don't know much about it, but I gotta go play it tonight.
Apex game. Speaking of video games, what are you doing for a Valentine's Day, which is Thursday?
Nothing. What are you doing? Who goes out on Valentine's Day? Are you kidding me?
You don't have to go on the day, but you should do something for Valentine's Day, even though it's a made-up Hallmark holiday.
We skipped going to Grand Rapids, stayed home, watched 2 movies. We watched Love, Simon, and
I don't support that.
why? Me watching it?
No, I don't support the show Love, Simon, the movie Love, Simon.
What's wrong with it? I need to know now. Lori cried during it.
I don't. We can talk about it after this. This has nothing to do with Hope Dust Nightmares. Okay.
Okay.
Any closing thoughts, Cody, about work dreams or anything else?
No, work dreams are the worst thing in the world, and if I have a work dream tonight, I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Okay.
Shout out to one of our users at work. His name is Kyle.
Who listens
See if
to
he
the
makes it to the
podcast.
very end of this podcast, but he admitted to me that after Mark and I had spent a good amount of time setting up his desktop and putting it on the top of his desk where it belongs now, he took it upon himself after hours to move it all back down to the ground.
So now we're going to chain it to the appropriate place.
Yeah, we're going to put a little
His
shock
desk.
collar on him so he doesn't do that.
A shot collar, you say?
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Cool.
Thank you for listening to Help Desk Nightmares. If you like the podcast and you've listened to any other podcast, you know what I'm about to ask
Did
you
it
to
bump
do.
up to 5 viewers
Like and review
right as
us
we're
on
about to end?
iTunes. It does help
Yes.
other people find the podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Help Desk Nightmares, or for show notes and links, visit helpdesknightmares.com.
7 viewers? Everybody's coming on as soon as we're getting ready to be done with the Twitch stream.
Oh, I told everyone 8:30. Sorry.
I don't believe you.
I don't have any friends to tell, so it's okay.
Oh. All your, what is it? Drupal? What is it?
What do you-
Dispersion?
Droop, what?
Disparity? What's the thing that you're typing to your people on? And then you were like, let's play Fortnite.
Discord.
And all we're going to do is listen only to audio from Discord.
Discord.
I was like, I don't play on the computer.
Discord.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Sorry that
Goodbye,
you all
5
came in
people.
at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
That must be pretty disappointing. But it'll be up. It'll save to our channel, and then I'll
Yeah,
figure out how
watch
to
one
get
of
rid
our
all the
18
shitty
videos, 16 of which are test videos.
ones. That's not true. Okay,
It
see ya.
actually is.